Okay, good afternoon. This is the City of Forest Park Urban Design Review Board meeting on November 21st, and I call this meeting to order. Next item is the roll call.
Rodney Givens,
Present.
Ron Dotson. Ron Dotson is absent. Yahya Hassan,
Present.
Carol Clayton,
Present.
Yanni Cortez. Yanni Cortez is absent. Mr. Chairman, you have a quorum.
Thank you. Next item is the approval of our minutes from our October 17th board meeting. If everyone has a chance to read the board minutes, what's the pleasure of the board?
I make a motion that we accept the minutes.
Got a motion? Can I get a second?
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Aye. Passes. Next item is old business. Seeing none, we'll move on to the next item, which is new business. We have applicant Carlos Beasley, which is seeking a conceptual design approval at 4621 Ashmore Drive. Go ahead, Savon.
Yes, good afternoon, Chairman and the Urban Design Review Board. The address in question, or the applicant is Carlos Beasley, address 4621 Ashmore Drive, Ward 1, Single Family Residential District. Parcel ID number is 13046B C003. Findings of fact, the applicant is requesting conceptual design approval from the Urban Design Review Board for the construction of a new single-family residence on a vacant parcel within the residential zoning district. The lot is currently undeveloped following the destruction of a subsequent removal of prior single-family home that was lost due to fire. The only visible remains on the site is remnants of a former driveway and minor grading where the home previously stood. There are no natural features, significant vegetation, or environmental constraints present that would limit redevelopment. The lot is generally level and suitable for reinvestment in infill construction. Surrounding parcels are developed with single-family homes of varying ages and architectural styles, providing an established residential context for proposed development. The applicant proposes a modern farmhouse architectural style and incorporates a combination of horizontal cement board lap siding and board and batten cement board siding, all finished in Dover white. The structure features simple gable roof lines clad with black asphalt shingles, reinforcing the contemporary farmhouse aesthetic. The front facade includes two symmetrical projecting gable elements with recessed covered porch, supported by 6x6 pressure-treated pine columns, creating a visibly balanced and welcoming entry. The front and rear doors are black aluminum steel, and the windows consist of white vinyl double-hung units, while black exterior shutters on the primary elevation, offering a clean and traditional contrast. Additional architectural elements include pressure-treated pine rear deck, black aluminum gutters and downspouts, and cohesive trim package painted in Dover white. The overall design presents a coordinated and unified appearance that aligns with modern residential trends while remaining compatible with the surrounding development pattern. The use of durable, high-quality materials such as cement board siding, asphalt shingles, and treated lumber supports long-term maintenance and structural integrity. Staff finds that the proposed conceptual design is consistent with the city's residential development standards and is appropriate for the character of the neighborhood. The redevelopment of the fire-damaged vacant parcel will improve the visual quality of the area and restore residential streetscapes. Upon conceptual approval from the board, the applicant will proceed with preparing detailed construction documents for formal review and permitting in compliance with applicable zoning, building, and design requirements in the city of Forest Park. Regarding the review criteria, architectural design plans shall be reviewed based off the following. So design shall be in harmony with the general character and development of the developments of high quality in immediate vicinity in the surrounding area. The design harmonizes with surrounding single-family homes through its massing materials, modern farmhouse style, and contributing positively to the neighborhood's character. B, design components shall be planned in such a fashion that they are physically and aesthetically related and coordinated with other elements of the project surrounding the environment. The exterior elements, including siding, roofing, windows, doors, trim, gutters, and structural components, are cohesive and well coordinated, contributing to a unified design that relates appropriately to the surrounding residential environment. C, design shall protect scenic views and natural features of the site. The lot contains no scenic features or natural elements that require protection. The proposed design does not adversely impact visual corridors or environmental features. D, design shall protect all adjacent properties from negative visual impact. The scale, materials, and appearance of the proposed home are appropriate and do not generate negative visual impacts. The architectural style components nearby homes and supports the visual continuity of the area. And E, all exterior forms attached to the building shall be conformity with with a secondary to the building. No accessory structures are proposed. All exterior forms shown are integral components of the principal structure. So regarding the zoning classification of contiguous properties, surrounding this proposed construction, properties facing north, south, east, and west are all within the single-family residential district. And then I've provided you all with the list of the materials, though I did provide you a detailed context in my summary. And then we have a photo of the aerial map as far as where the location is, as well as the zoning map. It does seem that some of the photos have been cut off, but that is a picture of the site where in its current condition. I don't know if we can pull it up any other way. But yes, so yes. So the site in current conditions, and then I've also included photos of neighboring properties. Some of the homes are ranch out homes, and then the others, you have a variety of single structure, and then some that have a single base structure, and then a two-story on one side. So this is of the properties in north, south, east, and west of the property in question. I have included a survey and a site plan for your records. And then we have the site renderings and elevations of the current structure or what is being proposed at that site.
Okay.
So based off this information, and then I have also included a page for you all that lists the materials and color examples. So we have the cement board siding, and then the colors. I've listed all of the materials from windows, siding, roofing, trim, and more. So regarding the staff recommendation, the proposed project is compatible with the City of Forest Park requirements and will not have adverse effects on surrounding community. For this reason, staff recommends the UDRB to approve the proposed project to be approved with conditions. The recommended conditions are as follows. One, substantial conformance with submitted renderings and plans. The architectural design, roof form, facade composition, window configuration, door types, porch structure, siding style, and overall building masses shall be constructed in substantial conformance with the renderings and conceptual plans provided to staff and presented to the Urban Design Review Board. Two, material compliance. All exterior building materials, including cement board siding, trim, black, asphalt roof, shingles, porch columns, windows, doors, gutters, shutters, and rear door components shall match the materials and colors indicated in applicant's material list and reflect in the facade description provided in this report. Color consistency. Exterior colors, including siding, trim, doors, shutters, and roofing, shall remain consistent with the submitted color palette, which is Dover white for siding and trim, black for roof, shingles, doors, shutters, and gutters. Prohibition on material substitution without review. Any changes or substitutions to exterior materials, colors, and design elements other than minor field adjustments shall require administrative staff review or, if determined necessary by staff, return to the Urban Design Review Board for additional approval. Final construction drawings. Prior to permitting, the applicant shall submit full construction drawings that accurately reflect the approved conceptual design. Any deviations discovered during the building permit review process must be corrected prior to the issuance of any permits. And then 6, final inspection for verification. City staff reserves the right to verify compliance with approved materials and designs during the final inspection phase. Any deviations from approved plans must be corrected before issuance of any certificate of occupancy. And then that concludes my report, and I'm here if you have any questions.
Very good. Thank you, Savon.
You're welcome.
Any questions from the board?
I don't.
I got a quick question. So
Yes, sir.
on on condition number 4, what do you classify as a minor field adjustment?
So minor field adjustment is regards to, I mean, as long as the color, because this is more so regarding the materials, colors, and design elements. So as long as all of those items match what we're reviewing today, if there's a minor adjustment as far as placement of where items will be, then we could look at that. But as far as the facade, the colors and the materials, those have to be consistent with what we're reviewing today.
Okay, I see it's under materials, so material
Yes.
substitution. So.
So we're trying to,
You're saying
yeah, we're
not substitute materials.
correct.
Okay,
We just want to make sure that they remain consistent with what they're providing us as well as what is being presented to you today. So in the matter of when this development does come to fruition, everything matches what we have today and are not altered. We've seen oftentimes when people are approved for things or approved for architectural design or colors or styles, sometimes what they provide to the board and to staff is not in turn of what they're actually building. So
okay.
wanted to make sure that's noted.
So an example of that would be you have cement board siding, commonly referred to as hardy board.
Hmm.
So if they put vinyl siding, then that would be,
Absolutely not allow. The city does not allow vinyl siding of any sort for residential homes.
oh, okay.
So yeah, that would not,
Yeah.
they would have to definitely, if it was found that they were using vinyl instead of what was proposed, they would have to remove those materials and then come back for the board.
I suggest based on your explanation,
Hmm.
that you might want to strike that because it sounds like you can make adjustments in the field, but based on what you said, you really can't
Okay,
change materials.
I'll make note of that and update this when I provide them their decision letter from today's meeting.
Okay, very good. Very good. All right, can we get a motion to approve?
I make a motion that we approve as presented
And a
with
second.
the recommendations.
I'm sorry. And a second?
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Not hearing none. It passes. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Our next item is for approval of conceptual design at 0 Curtis Drive. Go ahead, Savon.
Ooh, zero.
Okay, this is for the Urban Design Review Board meeting staff report prepared by Director Dozier. Staff recommendation approval, applicant information is Gatelin, 0 Curtis Drive. Acreage 0.20 acres in a single family residential district, parcel 13048D, B006. The applicant is requesting approval for the design of a 2-story home. The proposed residence is a modern 2-story single-family home featuring a sleek contemporary design. The exterior combines vertical and horizontal siding and contrasting tones to create a clean, striking facade. The review criteria, architectural design plan shall be reviewed based off the following. The design shall be in harmony with the general character and developments of high quality and immediate vicinity and surrounding area. Design is in harmony with the general character and development of the area. A, and then B, design components shall be planned in such a fashion that they are physically and aesthetically pleasing. The design components are planned in a such fashion that they will add a modern touch to the area. C, design shall protect scenic views and natural features of the site. There are no scenic or natural views at this location. D, design shall protect adjacent properties from negative visual impact. The design protects adjacent properties from negative visual impact. This would be a great improvement for the neighborhood. And E, all exterior forms attached to the building shall be in conformity with the secondary in the building. Not applicable, no secondary structures are proposed. In this report, there's a list of the materials and colors that will be provided, as well as a list of some materials that will be on the structure. The aerial map shows where the current location is off Curtis Drive, which is south of Curtis Drive. There's also a zoning map showing the current location. We've also provided the property survey. And the current site conditions is showing that the area is currently tree and grass and brush covered. Currently, this is the proposed elevations for that location. And I don't see. Okay, and then I guess that's it. And then although the proposed design may meet the criteria to maintain historic integrity of the structure, staff recommends the following approval. And then I think that's it.
So, like on the previous item, we had pictures of adjacent properties. There's nothing adjacent to this? Is it kind of like in the middle of forest? So to speak?
Well, no, so
Let's see.
this property is in the middle of a residential area. I did prepare the first staff report, so I'm not able to speak as to correct.
Okay.
But I do know that it is in the residential area, in the single family residential district. And it is surrounded by single family residential homes. Of the type, I may not be at liberty to that information. Is there a way we can just,
Can I ask a question? And
yes.
I think I asked her earlier, no, not before everything started. In harmony. Because, and like I said, I don't have a problem with the building itself, but in harmony with what's around there, it doesn't match anything that's out there. I don't know if we can do a Google.
I can understand that. So if you can look up, I think that's what she's doing. I think she's looking up a Google Maps. So I do understand that in our residential areas in the city of Forest Park, a lot of our homes are rent-styled homes. A lot of the modern homes that are being proposed may not necessarily fit with the surrounding areas. As you can see, most of these homes in that area are single-story brick design. So no, this design does not fit in harmony with the surrounding neighborhood. Now, yes, it would be an addition and it could increase property values and assist with the overall view and the updating of the existing homes. But as your comment stands, it does not match the vicinity of the surrounding areas.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was getting at. I didn't think it did.
Now, I do know that a lot of the newer construction homes that we are getting have this modern design, and I know a lot of these older row homes were built probably in the 1950s. So of course they won't match exactly. And this one doesn't match this is a two-story home being proposed. So again, I understand that it does not match the vicinity of the area. And it can add value to the neighborhood, though. I
It
do
look-
believe that it will do that.
It looks like we have homes with basements there, so I don't mind the two-story, but I guess the color and everybody else has brick and this is not brick.
And I'm
So
aware of that.
Why are we getting a recommendation to approve this? You can't answer that? Is that an offline question? Okay.
I know that you all are at liberty to make any improvements, adjustments that you all deem fit based off the surrounding area. I know you referenced the last staff report having provided this information, and with this information being missing in the staff report, it is difficult to make that assumption. But I
Yeah.
do know, because of in the past of different developments that we have done, and I'll just give an example of one we've done in another area. It did have modern siding and materials in one of the older neighborhoods, but it almost elevated the neighbors in the surrounding to make updates to their home and also beautify their home. So I think that if you deem that there should be changes made to the structure, you all are at liberty to make any suggestion that you deem fit.
Yeah, I was gonna recommend that, you all take another look at how we can make this more compatible with the rest of the homes on the street,
Okay,
and let's hold this to the next meeting.
so you want to table this item?
I suggest we table it.
Okay,
It's a pleasure of the board.
Well, I have a suggestion. And this suggestion is more about going forward. What's presented here are primarily brick homes. I see some siding infills, but essentially these are brick homes.
are we able to do a Google Map Street View? Just so we can see if like a most updated, I know you have the address put up right there. Um, so it doesn't even have to be the actual Zero Curtis Drive address, just maybe point to one of those addresses on the street and it'll see if it'll drop us down. Oh, the parcel is 13048.
Go.
Okay, so this photo was taken of March of 2025.
Right.
So,
So that represents
yeah.
the neighbors.
Okay.
So I do see, like, when you go down the street, I do see where you might see some infill siding. But for the most part, they are all brick homes.
Yeah.
And then they have some siding emplacement. But this is a very old neighborhood. These homes were built in the 1950s. Um,
That brick, that White House.
so that is a brick house. It looks like they painted it.
Mhm.
So we often do see when the neighbors in the surrounding areas are updating their homes that have a home of this nature, they add shutters, they paint the brick, and they might update their roof,
Right.
which gives it a different look than the existing homes.
Yeah, it doesn't, I mean,
But
it
it-
stands out, but it doesn't stand out like this
Yes,
one in front of us. Okay.
I think that's the empty lot, the vacant lot right there. So if we can go down just a little bit more to see what's next to it.
All right, can I get a motion to table this to the next meeting?
Okay,
Motion and second to table it.
Make a motion
You
that
don't
we,
need a motion?
make a motion that we table this.
Second.
All right, we'll table to the next one. All in favor, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
None opposed.
I
Right.
I have a suggestion going forward.
you want to do that now or?
Yes.
Okay,
This is just aesthetics, something that you can discuss and negotiate yourselves. But on page 28, we have a elevation and we have a different color siding. A suggestion would be like when you have that kind of distinction, maybe have a brick infill, maybe going up. I know that adding another material adds to the cost, but it also relates to the homes that are already in place.
mm-hmm, I agree.
Something like that, you can suggest that when you talk with the applicants. And that would give a more harmonious look,
Yes.
And in some cases, all you have to do is just put a brick skirt around it.
Mm-hmm. Like a water table. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Definitely. Okay. Well, I receive your feedback and I will communicate that.
Thank you, Spot.
You're
Thank you.
welcome.
All right, see, nothing else on the agenda for today. Can I get a motion to adjourn? And a second? I can't do it.
I second it.
I make a motion.
Thank you. Motion and a second. All in favor, aye, aye.
All right.
All right, thank you.